So all we have to do now, create a Firebase project and we have to host it in the Firebase. So open up your Firebase and go to the console and click new project, and then give the name for your project. So I'll just give YouTube Spotify clone, and then create the project. So this might take a few minutes, and in the meanwhile you just need to run the Firebase command, Firebase init. For this you need to have Firebase tools should be installed in your computer. Okay, so now it's done, so open it. Okay, so you need to create a web app, so click here and go ahead and create a web app over here. So YouTube Spotify. Okay, so register this app. So once it's done, what you have to do is, okay, if you want to keep Firebase authentications and all those things into your project, you need to install this. Okay, so I'm not going to do any of that, so I'm just closing it. All I'm just need to do is I just need to go to Firebase Hosting and I need to click get started, and here we go. This is the command which helps you to install the Firebase latest tool in your machine. If you not yet installed it, copy it and install it, or if you have already installed it, go to next, and if you don't log in, copy this command and log in it into your Firebase, and now run this command. That's I already written over here. If I hit enter, this might take a few seconds or a minute to load and initialize all your project setups and everything. So let's wait until it gets initialized. Once it's get initialized, we can do some configuration settings for our Firebase project, like adding the project name and the build directory and how you want to host it, all those kinds of informations. So it's taking me for a while, so let's wait until it's loaded. So usually it will take a minute or less than that for first time. I've been didn't do that for past 2 days, so it's taking a while. Yeah, now it's initialized, so I need to proceed, yes, and I need to use the hosting configuration files for Firebase Hosting, optionally GitHub Actions deploy. Press space to select it, enter, and use an existing project, enter, and search for the created project. So these are the project I'm having inside, where it is, here it is, YouTube Spotify clone, enter. And do you have the public directory? No, we need to give build directory, because we need to create a build file, so we not yet created that, so choose build and redirect all the URLs into index.html. Yes, absolutely. Nope. So now everything is done. So what we have to do is you just need to run this one, npm run build. So this will start building your project. Okay, so it will build. So and then we initialize the project to get the absolute file from this build folder. So the build folder will create some minimized version of your JavaScript and all those things, so that no one can see your all those JavaScript coding and everything. So this build, that's what we initialized over here. Ask the GitHub to take the build directory, so we initialize that build directory. So when you're deploying it, Firebase started to pull all the files from your build directory, and then it will be hosted in that your project folder in the Firebase cloud, and it will generate a live link for you, and then you can share it to your friends. Your project will become a live. So just in a matter of second, we have our live Spotify clone on the cloud. Let's wait until it's get done. Come on. It's taking a while, more than usual. Maybe because of my network slow or anything else. So we need to commit this. If you have a GitHub account, you just configure your GitHub account and commit your coding while you're writing. Don't keep on write the code like just like what I did today, because I was continuously writing the code, so I didn't commit the code. But you used to commit your code already, so that we can avoid some unwanted changes and unwanted mistakes in your happen. In case if anything is happening, then that's it, we lost all the coding, whatever you spent and whatever you did so far, it will leads to collapse. So just need to be careful while you're doing that. So now our it's still loading. I don't know why it's still loading. Maybe it's because of still it's running, that's why. So let me close it. It's building now, building. Let's keep on building. Come on. Actually, it's taking more than a usual time, so let me terminate it and I rerun it. npm run build. So I think now our project build is done, so don't worry about this warning and all those things. These are nothing but it's because of the href tag, which we never given a valid URL for it for the href attribute. That's why it's happening like that. So now we need to deploy it. So Firebase deploy, hit enter. So this will start deploying your all the files which is inside your build folder. So it's deploying everything, and once everything is done, and here we go, we have that live URL, and go and paste it in the browser and hit enter. We have our that live Spotify clone